Yeah, live from DB Studios. Word to the mothership. About to blast off like crack rocks on some other shit. Without any drugs. Or maybe it's something, but we're not gonna talk about that because we live. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Dave. Burn, baby, burn. Inferno, inferno. Burn, baby, burn. You need to be writing your journal. Boom, boom. Said hip hop, hip it to the hip hop, you don't stop. A rock to the bang to the boogie, say jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to be. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm walking on my feet. I got some treats, meat, seats and beats, and I don't even know I got 2 feet. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rhyming to some trolls with the souls in the bowls and the cold behold when I'm opening up the holy scrolls. You got Dave on guitar, he's going to go far like some bizarre Mars Shin. And when I get the end, I'm going to take it out, then I'll put it back in again. It's the same thing I said when they karaoke. I know a lot of girls that want to stroke me, but I'd rather sit back and just hit the poke, the toe, let them choke. Yeah, wearing the cloak, Wu-Tang, GD up in the DB, in the VA, 2 up, 2 down, throw it up any day. Yeah, let delay. This is drums in space, minus the drums and more space than outer. Make them doubter, sniffing the powder, without being a pale man that has superpowers. Yeah, something like a black woman eating the pudding in the panda verse. Man is worse when he demands the verse, but he's barking it south when your mouth sit, when he split the lip, when they hit it with the clip. Yeah, let that shit ride for a second, man. Get it down. I'm gonna take a break. This is the end of the beginning, the end. This is the beginning with no more end beginning. Another chapter for our plan. Unholy and expand to many brand new lands. First things first, it was worse when I gave birth to the universe back before there was a curse. Before there was light, we stepped into a sight that couldn't be seen by things that were obscene inside the darkest dreams. Before a pin pricked the black blanket and brought us back to the ancient. flying for trillions of years, felt many of tears and waters throughout the cosmic ocean before we had any daughters or lambs to slaughter. Traveling the cosmos as God glows to God, too close to the toast of roast, so made him most merciful and forgiving as one thing was a prison. We came out like a cataclysm, upbirthed the rhythm through the explosions, causing more commotions than Billy in the ocean without a goat being sauced inside its throat. From the larynx, the hardest thing we seen through the chakras, shook them like maracas, got the ill flow, still can get ill and glow like a saber of light. A major insight like the quake could get hype inside your mind's eye when you lose it with a guy wearing that old tie-dye. Once upon a time I was on a television, the hell of prison. Was God in a TV or watching it? They couldn't stop the profits. There was not enough money to go around. So we started creating sounds that drowned out the noise that employs from satellites that battle bright. From UFOs exposing cosmos as God glows through trillions and billions and zillions and tons of nothing. Running crazy through the driveway. The children run naked, insane, out into the rain. Years of peer pressure and pain. Can you feel the measureless time and space rewind your face before you could embrace? A case of beer, chase it here and there with the party. Trails of tears, beers and drugs, lost with bugs and still moving through the whole of K. Behold your soul and let it spray from many different ways, as the ancients say. There was nothing then something, but we got confused discussing, trying to break down the God into mere words and tones, but we lost the zones and the ohms inside the catacombs. We were rapping poems alone in the dome. Can't you hear the beast moan out the ancient cave? It crawls out, forgotten graves. Deep beneath the waters of sin within, you find the gems and jewels, lending the fools, pretending these schools educate. Fiery lakes let loose snakes the size of anacondas and quake. The tetrahedron, the titanoboa, the flames of Noah, the thrower. Can't you hear them calling in silence? There's many islands, your eyelids open to see yourself in the reflection of motion. Receive and transmit the transmit, the Sanskrit, the man's lit. Can it get more weirder than this? Does she have a beard growing in tits? Or is it just an illusion, a confusion? As four crows glow from corners to the center, I warn her. The spirit's getting warmer. There's no drums beating, just millions of hearts inside this ancient art, chasing you in the dark like dripping blood next to a shark. Clear the beaches, deep it teaches like preaches to the exorcist had sex with this bitch in a Lexus. Quick. Is that too perverted to be converted? It's still absurd, like the words is. Casting spells with pens and pencils, inside mentals, break out of ancient temples. Close the eyes, you know the sky has no up or down and swirls around like a torus. A rigor mortis steps into the forces, accepting the corpses without the hapius, running loose without no capius. Skip the court, there's only one judge giving a grudge to those who sip the blood of the innocent. Mandela effect, I can tell her respect everything in God's creation without devastation. More like levitation, a celebration, come on. There's too many people gone on the lawn beyond the dawn. One more eon and we'll make it home. One more poem to take the throne. Wear the crown, tear it down, give it my all like Richard Raw. Getting applause, rising like Appalachia, I take you beyond the streams that are made where dreams are made. Hiding in the shade, feeling the fade. In sunset, wet yet. You can't respect yet. You get caught in the net without regret. There is no pet, no creature, no master, no teacher. It reaches deeper, though you in a hold of the grim reaper, the sleeper, creeper. Having it bouncing, beeping like a beeper. Going back to the 80s before babies were made by the gravy in between the legs of ladies. They call it the quantum sauce without the theory, getting lost with the boss without no weary. Can't you see the kaleidoscope? The Messiah spoke, but no one was listening, not even himself. So he threw himself in hell just to go back to where the demon dwells. The semen smells on even wells. There's nothing left for you to tell. Just know it. Got no seeds, a yarn, a thread, a blanket, a coat. I sew it, the poet, the go it, the flow it, the motion. So ill, still will, rub it in like lotion. Smoking the herbs, drugs, sipping the suds, injecting the words. Still sober, now they say it's over. Getting stoned like Rome, Jehovah, Yahweh, whatever you say, any day. Yeshua HaMashiach. I don't believe what you say, I'm just a receiver of what you give it. Like a prison. Looking through the window, what's written and hidden in scriptures and scripted. Dearly depicted, I see you were inflicted. Too many children convicted by the boa constrictor and victims. Well, let Dave take it back to the land of the lost. Heal them all from a Holocaust. And give it a better price, twice as more than the soul of Christ. Multiply that by an infinite device. Herbs and spices, the goddess ices, the cold frozen way to go. One last thing to say, let it snow, let it snow. Ho, ho, fucking ho. It's time to go. Wu-Tang.